What is going on, you guys? Steve with the video for you today. So today we're gonna be doing a hobby talk video, and I know it's been a few weeks since my last video. I know I say that every so often. It's just life gets busy, and making videos isn't a top priority for me. And as I always say, always focus on watching videos before I do making content. So that's where we're at. I did get a few minutes here. It's a Saturday morning, and I was able to squeeze in making a video here. So yeah, it's gonna be about TTMing and just my thoughts of TTMing and how it's almost like influenced me and my collecting habits. But first, I want to give a channel shout out to the channel Gannon over at JGA59. Now, Gannon, he's a longtime viewer and subscriber to my channel, and he just started making content here a few weeks ago or so, and he's right around the 30th subscriber mark. I don't know the exact number, but it's right around 30 something. And so far, what he shared is he shared a lot of pre-war and vintage in his videos, which is, that's a real sweet spot for me. And especially seeing the vintage, the 50s to 80s is my favorite, along with 90s inserts. But yeah, when I do show modern cards, he doesn't collect modern cards. When I do show mine, he does support me, and he'll even watch the modern day player spotlights. That's really cool to see. Some vintage guys just don't get into modern day cards at all. But I do know he's a New York Yankees fan. I don't know about other sports past that, but I do know he's a Yankees guy. So yeah, a link to his channel in my description. Please go check him out and support him. Now, the topic I want to talk about is TTMing. So TTM stands for through the mail, and I do not do TTMing. It's just not my thing. I enjoy having autographs in my collection, but usually I go about it in a different approach. But seeing TTMing, it's kind of influenced me and my collecting habits in a certain way, which is you see all sorts of different players and cards within TTMing. So one thing you learn with vintage guys is, vintage guys have their way and their way only, and it's 95% of the channels out there. It's mostly just strictly sharing Hall of Famers, and maybe a few get into like the Hall of Very Good, but most of the channels out there are just Hall of Famers for vintage. And what TTMers do is they bring a nice little twist, and you get to see players that you don't really see within the YouTube community, their cards. That's something nice and refreshing to see, and it's different. But yeah, so seeing that's influenced me to look even deeper past even the Hall, because I've always been, my route is when I collect, it's obviously Hall of Fame players and the Hall of Very Good, All Stars, and fan favorites. I'll even sneak in some fan favorites, and you get to see more and more of like the fan favorites or really solid bench players through the TTM guys, or pitchers that got 50, 60 wins. And it's nice and refreshing to see different kind of cards of those items and whatnot. And also one other thing TTMers do is they can also send in like baseballs and footballs or index cards, whatever they choose to get signed. And, it's something neat and different in my opinion. But yeah, that's kind of how TTM guys haven't almost like influenced me, is opening up my mind a little bit more and adding guys into my collection that I might have never added. And TTM guys are also almost like, I don't want to say history buffs, but I think that they're more in tune with history of sports compared to just modern day collectors or even the vintage collectors, because as I said before, a lot of your vintage guys are just strictly Hall of Famers. So it really it really makes you think and tap into the more and more of the history of sports. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of give a nice little shout out to TTM guys, and a quick couple channels that I do watch that I thoroughly enjoy is Math Buller, Steven over there on his channel, Adam's Card Closet, Tony Black, Ed over at Angry Old Man, Jason Basement Card Collector, Sean over at Fairweather Cards, Cooler Plastics, Mike, TheHotCorner, are, some of my go-to TTM guys that I just enjoy. I might leave a link to their channels in my description as well. Good guys, and I honestly feel like the TTM community, they get a lot of YouTube love, but they don't get a lot of community love, if that makes any type of sense. You see a lot of them do get quite a bit of views, but I don't know. I feel like they're almost kind of left out of this community in a sense. So I just want to give them a little bit of shout out and love. Other stuff going on, spring training is here in baseball. We'll see what happens with my Cubs. They're playing super hot right now in spring training, but that means absolutely nothing. Let's see what else. Oh, okay. It's been almost a month since I've done a Hobby Talk video. The Eagles defeated the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. So that was, it's kind of nice and refreshing to see somebody else win besides the Chiefs. And that's all I'll talk about now. Now let's get into some cards here. So here we got the 1971, 1972 Topps card of Bobby Hull. It's a pretty cool looking card there. NHL great. Next we'll move on to some, let's start with hockey this time. Here's the 2000 Topps Stadium Club of Mike Fisher, Nashville Predators fan favorite. So that's a nice looking rookie card. He's in the Senators jersey there, uniform. Here he is with the Predators. This is the 2016-2017 Upper Deck MVP, kind of like a die cut. Great Fisher card. Now, one of my all-time favorite athletes, Drew Bledsoe. Here's his 1993 Topps rookie card. I'll probably try to squeeze in as much Bledsoe as I can every time I do these videos. What do we got here? We got a Grant Wistrom PSA DNA certified autograph. Grant Wistrom. This is 1998 Fleer Tradition card in the Nebraska uniform. Man, that 1997, 1998 Nebraska football team is, some consider them one of the greatest to play. I don't know. I think the 95 Huskers are a little bit better, but Grant Wistrom did go on and he had a nice NFL career, mostly with the Rams, and I think he had a few years with the Seahawks as well. Those his Topps rookie, and here's his Topps finest rookie. Nice looking finest rookie card. Let's move on to some Sean Taylor. Here is his 2004 Topps rookie card. Really like that one. Sean Taylor, if you guys don't know, he passed away only after about 3 or 4 years in the NFL. Someone broke into his home and he got killed. So there's some Sean Taylor. Next, we're going to go on to another Nebraska fan favorite, Bob Boozer. This is like a tall boy 1970, 1971 Topps card of his. Really neat looking card. I like the back of these too. So there's a cool looking Bob Boozer. Man, if you drive through Omaha, out in western Omaha, they've got a road named after him, and it's like, to get to Texas Roadhouse, you just say, get on Bob Boozer Boulevard. So yeah, there's some Bob Boozer. We'll go to some Chris Webber here. Here's his 1993-1994 Topps rookie card. If I can get that glare to stop glaring real bad. I don't know if that's going to happen here. But yeah, Chris Webber, part of that Michigan Wolverines team that was real vicious. And here's this Power in the Key rookie card, Fleer Ultra. The Jordan's super tough in this. I'm trying to get, that glare is just bad today. I thought I'd sneak in some NASCAR here as well. I do have quite a bit of NASCAR. And I used to be like a huge NASCAR guy back in the 80s and 90s. And here's the 1988 Max rookie card of Rusty Wallace, my all-time favorite NASCAR driver. I do not follow it anymore. I know a few guys' names, but I don't know. They've really lost me. And here's a 1994 action-packed Dale Earnhardt Jr. I love the American flag there. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say today, guys. Appreciate the support, and take care and stay safe, everybody. Please go check out Gannon, JGA59. Again, link to his channel in my description. Thanks again.